Hey, Fitzy. Trying some new stuff. Trying to get set up here. Fitzy, I'm gonna run something by you real quick. I have a new game I want to try. So I took, see if I can get this to do the whole thing. I want to do a game where we do tiers of cards. And we'll do like, I'll take like all the 2018 rookies, right? And we'll say, right, Willie Calhoun falls in the C tier right now. I think like Albies would go like here and we could talk about it. Like Bueller, right? I do this one. Might try to engage some discussion on it. Hey, Kendall. How's your day going, man? Ben McDonald snuck into my 2018 rookies. Ben McDonald is not a 2018 rookie, guys, just so we're clear. Kendall, do you know how tier lists work? Okay, yeah, it's wrench time. I can do that today. I've got the laptop running, so. Originally, I couldn't do it because I'm just on mobile. I'm streaming from the phone, but I've got the computer set up over there in the corner. Still trying to get it working the way I want it to. You should have a wrench now. Hey, hats. Hats, give me your tier for Biggio. Which tier would he fall in? This is practice round. Is it here or is it here? Yeah. Fitzy says A and Hat says S, but I know why he says S. So to make Hats happy today, I'm gonna put Biggio in the S tier. Let's get started. I'm just gonna start putting these in the up here, and y'all can vote on where it should go, right? So Vlad Jr., pick a tier. Take the first 3 votes in chat, and if they're unanimous or, we'll put him where he goes. So Hat says an A for Vladdy. Fitzy says B. So my tiebreaker would be, I guess, Kendall left. We'll put him between right now, and we'll wait for someone else to come in and ask, okay? Pete Alonso. S tier. S tier for Hats. A tier for Fitzy. Y'all split again? I'll decide and vote on this one. I'm going to put him in the A tier just because I'm not so sure, First base is such a weird position sometimes. From what I've seen, he's at least an A tier. How about Barry Bonds? 87 Barry Bonds. Where's this guy go? Fitzy says S. Hat says B. Ooh. B tier versus S tier. So we're pretty split on that one. Does that mean I put him in A? Since there's a category between, does that mean I just put him in the A tier since y'all are split on it? I'm gonna stick him in the A tier just because y'all are split right down the middle on it. There's a whole tier on it. That means that we gotta be close somehow. Edgar Martinez. Get a card stand so I can stand it up over there. Or I can stand up the one that we're working on. Fitzy says B. S. So we're between again, right? Because one says S and one says B. So we got to go to A tier. I got 4 viewers right now. So if anybody wants to break this tie on Vladdy, he's somewhere between A and B tier. So if anyone wants to chime in. You say Hall of Famers are the automatic S tier? I mean, I don't disagree. I feel like the guys that are in the Hall deserve to be up here. Besides Harold Baines, he could go somewhere down here. I don't care how many hits he got, a 45-year career, whatever the hell it was. Anybody wants to chime in on this Vlad, please do so. Let's try something else. Let's got another one. Go to Roy Halladay. Anybody got anything to chime in for the Roy Halladay rookie? Hey, Gorilla. Mountain! What's going on, bro? Now I got 3. I got 3 voters. This is great. So, what tier do we put Roy Halladay in? So we're trying to assign a tier to these players, all right? And it's just a practice. Yeah, I agree. The Hall of Famers just go on top like that. But in the future, I'm going to do this with a certain position for like the year. Like I'm going to go through all the 2020 shortstops later on, and we're going to assign them to a tier. But right now, it's just a practice round with like random rookie cards. So I agree. Let's try, let's just put Halladay on top where it belongs in that S tier and move to another one. Now we've got, let the chaos ensue. Ryan O'Hearn. So, S is a superlative tier, right? Like, fantastic player. A is a great player, excellent player. B is a good player. And C or lower would probably be average or less. In this case, we're saying, I guess we're assuming B is a... I haven't had any B tier players voted on yet, but I should do a better job explaining. Hat says C tier for the O'Hearn. I kind of don't disagree right now. A one good season in what was 2018. Very good tail end of a season. Fitzy also says C. So Ryan O'Hearn is our first candidate for the C tier. Mountain, if you want to break the tie on this Vlad, someone said A tier, someone said B tier. Hey, Alex. What's up, man? We're playing a little tiers game. First person to chime in here that has it on this Vlad is going to put this tier. He's somewhere between the A tier and the B tier. Put Vladdy Jr. in A. I think I had you. You had already said A, right? I would say B tier. So that's the deciding factor. We're down here. Kendall was my original tiebreaker. So Vlad Jr. in the B tier. All right, let's try, this might cause a little chaos here. Joey Votto, the pride of Canada. I agree with everything y'all are saying, and this is the kind of discussion that I want to generate. And if there's enough discussion over it and an agreement to it, we can move him down. I have no problem moving people down. Votto, that's right. Hats, that's the point of this, man, is we're supposed to see where people agree and disagree on. So in this case, Kendall's got him in the S, Hat's got him in the B, Michael Lynch has Votto in the A tier. I'm about to get a bot in my chat to take votes on these in the future. Say B tier too. So he's somewhere between A tier and B tier right now. Let's talk about it. I mean, he had a great career up until, was it 2 years ago where like the power just disappeared? Or was it last year that the power just disappeared? The home runs were gone. He still hit for a decent average, but it wasn't I mean, before 2 years ago, this guy was Ted Williams reincarnate. Yes, we're having a little discussion, a little fun here. We're trying to put these rookie cards in tiers, right? We're trying to decide if all player. This is just a practice. We're just taking random rookies and doing it. In the future, I'm going to do it with the position players. We can base it off of whatever you want, because obviously they've got Barry Bonds on his entire career over here in the A tier. He's not playing anymore. Neither is Biggio or Martinez or Roy Halladay's definitely not playing anymore. So we can base it on whatever y'all want today, and in the future, we'll discuss it further. We'll discuss from what we've seen. Bond needs to be in the S tier. And see, like, there's a lot of divide there. I don't mind putting Bonds in the S tier. Hold on, let's back this up then. Let's take a vote on Barry Bonds being in the tier. All right. All right, if you want Barry Bonds in the S tier, put a 1 in chat now. Give me a 2 if you want Bonds in the A tier, and a 3 if you want him in the B tier. One, 1, 2. All right, next 1 or 2 I say decides it. Tiers represent the player. So we can go over what a tier list is. A tier list, it evolved from S tier it is. We're going to put Bonds back in that S tier where he belongs. Let's try to get him with the rest of the Hall of Famers up here. I don't mind that at all. People are just today's just an exercise of this, but in the future we're going to use it to, it's like a grade, like you're grading the player based off of what you've seen and what they do, right? So we don't have a lot to base it off of today, but we're just giving it a shot and see how it goes and see if I can get some interaction. Little talk about these guys. Back to Votto. So we can base it off, for the current players, we're basing off of what they've done, right? So I guess we have to base everyone off their career so far. Joey Votto, again, what's what I was saying? He is the modern day Ted Williams, right? I believe the same thing. I think the S tier should be the best of the best. But Votto is on the fringe statistically of being the best of the best, minus this last few years. Now, the power might come back this year, and that could change. I mean, he's got a good team playing with him this year, right? The Reds seem loaded. Like, they've got a good shot to win the Central. Yes, modern day Ted Williams, and I'm not exaggerating. Statistically, Joey Votto is a monster. He's like a 308 career hitter? over an 11-year career now, I think. So far we've got an A tier for Votto. Is that where he's going? I mean, I just said this. I don't think I'm going to put Harold Baines up there. Papa J says A tier for Votto as well. Jay's Mix says B. I think Hats is just trying to find something to do. He's stuck at home and bored. Let's put Votto in the A tier. The A tier. Sounds like a good place for Joey Votto. Sorry, I don't have a bat down to put up here, but let the fun begin, right? Ronald Acuna Jr. S. I don't disagree. A tier. This will be the first non-Hall of Famer. Well, you know. Papa says A, S. I got 4 A's and 3 S's. So, let's do this. Let's put him here. Because we don't have a lot to base that off of. But I want to put him here just because of the fact that he didn't run out that he didn't run it out whenever he hit that blooper a while back. Could have got there. But let's go here right now. And then if someone asks me why do I have Ronald Acuna in between, we'll let them decide the next vote. I don't disagree. I think that's a good idea. Let's put him here because we have limited stuff right now to deal with. How about Trey Turner? Too young to put it S. Yeah? A, B. He's just being goofy. Hats. What? Dude. Oh, I need some more wrenches. Hold on. Way better than Vladdy. I agree that Trey Turner's way better than Vladdy. Does that mean that we have Vlad too high? Or does that mean that we need to put Trey Turner above where Vladdy is? Do we have Vlad Jr. too high? I think we might. He hasn't done anything, right? So does that make this better if he goes here? So Vladdy's torn. So y'all are really torn on this. He's somewhere between an A and a B tier. Does that mean O'Hearn equals Vladdy? Wow. This is going to be a lot more fun when I actually do the 2019, 2018 rookies, and then we're really going to have to figure this out. Because we're comparing them all. We're comparing these guys versus the greats right now, right? But if we're going to look at what we expect from them in the future, then this will look completely different. But in this case, we're actually looking at everything as a whole. Might have to make my other board. Might have to do my other board and go down this side just so I can have the other tiers. Give us more room for this because I think that's my problem. I think I don't have the lower tiers. So currently this is as low as we can go, but I feel like some of y'all would want to put O'Hearn lower. I think Turner is an A tier. All right. I don't disagree with what I'm seeing. Turner somewhere. Vladdy is an A. Vladdy is a B. Vladdy is an A. Vladdy is a B. Vlad is a B. I say Turner B, Vladdy A. Turner's A. S tier. Oh, I got a Mullins coming, guys. Don't worry. So Turner's going in the A tier? Is that what this is? Vlad C, Turner A. Let's do this now. Let's put Turner up here in the A tier. And let's see what y'all do with this one. The OG National boys. Ryan Zimmerman. We got a B for Zimmerman. We got an A for Zimmerman. We got an A for Zimmerman. Got a B. We're somewhere between again. We're somewhere between A and B. There's an A and a B. He's somewhere right between those two. Let's talk about what Ryan Zimmerman is doing that Joey Votto's not doing, or vice versa. Because we have Votto up here, right? So is Zimmerman Joey Votto? Hey, Amy. What do these two have in common? Slob says B. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes for B. 1, 2, 3, 3 for A. So it looks like Zimmerman might be that B tier we're talking about. All right. And again, we're pretty torn. We're pretty torn on where Vlad belongs, and I think that's a lot of what the problem is. I think if we take Vlad off of here, a lot of the confusion is gone. But people look at that Vlad, and I think it's really throwing people off. Let's try this one. Let's see who's paying attention. Kurt Gibson. We got 1 vote for B tier, 1 vote for A tier. Another for B tier. A, B, A, B. Hey, hello if I missed anybody coming in. I'm sorry. I'm that World Series homer. Well, how many rings is one World Series homer worth? And where's it worth on your tier list? All right. B it is. Kirk Gibson falls in line with Ryan Zimmerman and Vlad Guerrero Jr. I'm okay with that. Well, you're looking at him as a C, right? As a catcher, but we all know he played second base. '90 Fleer Dave Justice. Oh, not too much light. Might be too much light. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that might help a little. Yeah, where is Truth Be Told? A tier, A tier. Papa J says S tier. Kendall says B tier. Slob says B tier. So A, B, S, B. Isn't Hall of Fame? I'm leaning toward putting Justice in this A tier. If anyone, hey Cam, what's going on, bro? Let's put Justice in the A tier. That way, Truth is happy when he comes in here. Fitzy says C. Right after I do it. That's good stuff. What else we got? I'm ready. Juan Soto, boys. Got 1 vote for A tier for Soto. A, I like it. I think that's enough convincing for me. Juan Soto, right in the A tier. Let's try Jeff McNeil. Yeah, Soto's a solid A tier. That became pretty clear. Got a C for Jeff. Got a B for Jeff. How many home runs did he have last year? I can't get into my phone right now to look. My laptop's over here, but he was crushing the ball, right? This is the advanced staff, Jeff McNeil, by the way. That's cool. Just wanted to show them that. 28 homers is pretty damn good. And it wasn't 30, but 28's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Mike Fires today. 23 last year. Yeah. So we've got a C, a B, a B, a B. I'm not opposed to putting Jeff McNeil in this B tier. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alex Bregman, boys. Tell me what you think about Alex Bregman. Camden, A. Kendall, A. Michael Lynch says F. He obviously doesn't know his audience. Jay's Mix says A. Alex Bregman seems like an easy A tier for me too. I'm sure he will. Yeah, where's this guy belong? Pitchers are going to be a little harder. This is our first non-Hall of Fame pitcher we put up here. So I'm really curious as to what happens here. S tier. S tier. A tier. A tier. S tier. S tier. He's got good stuff, man. Walker Buehler's a monster. A tier. Y'all are split on him. Y'all are really split. Either that or you're trying to spell vulgarities in my chat, which, you know, it's just as funny. Like 2 bad games ever. I agree. Walker Buehler. Join the guys in the A tier. We're running out of room here. I'm about to slide on down. How about Sandy Alcantara? Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit that little like button. If you like this content, we're going to be trying this going forward. I got a lot of time on my hands. He can. Buehler can walk on water. I've seen it. Got a C for Sandy Alcantara, a B for Sandy Alcantara. Got another B. I think Sandy Alcantara is going to have a good year. All right, from what we've seen, C tier is fine, but he's got nasty stuff, and maybe if his team can score some runs, he might have a shot. Alcantara is a pretty good pitcher. What would it take for Alcantara to move up to the B tier if we've got him in the C tier? Just getting wins? Hats. What do you think about Sandy Alcantara? Yeah, sub 4 ERA, healthy year. Maybe win a few games. Let's let Sandy join at Ryan O'Hearn down here in that C tier. Y'all wouldn't actually have him lower than the C tier, right? Because I did put C or lower down there. We can say what we feel D tier, F tier too. It's not. It's fine. I'll just put them down lower, and I'll make the board bigger next time. C's good for Alcantara. All right, back to the fun. Hey, Jason. Welcome to the game, bro. Tell me about Rafael Palmeiro, and I'm going to go find my charger and plug it in. Where's my brick? I lost my brick. Here's my brick. Found my brick. Found my brick. All right. A tier, A tier, B tier, A tier. This is proof that it doesn't matter if you cheat if you perform, apparently, because Rafael Palmeiro is going in the A tier, it looks like. Right up there with Walker Buehler, guys. Shohei. I have a better Shohei I can put up there, but I kind of like that one. Shohei B tier, B tier, B tier. I think it's a high B. Yeah, he's somewhere between there right now from what we've seen. He can hit it. When he pitched well. I just, he swole up big time. It's frightening. Let's go ahead and put Shohei in that B tier now. And have a little fun. George Springer, anybody? Sorry, I don't have a tops rookie for George Springer. So we'll work with what we got. Cam says S tier. I'm going to be doing this board all year. The way this looks. Seems like y'all are having fun with this. Talking baseball. I got a bunch of 2014 rookies we're going to go through now. So it looks like he's somewhere between that A tier. What have I seen so far? Are these 2 votes for S for George Springer? And then a B and an A? Is that what I'm looking at? Just so we're clear, George Springer would be the first non-Barry Bonds guy, non-Hall of Famer in that S tier. 2 S's, Springer in S tier. Is Papa J still here? Did he vote on this one? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Claim the 5th. He wants to plead the 5th on George Springer. S is the superlative tier. I posted a link for it earlier. I'll post it again for how these work. All right, Danny, have a good one, man. Am I really going to be putting George Springer in the S tier? I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it because, I don't know, it's the only one I've gotten more than 1 vote on. If we did this before this off season, everyone would be all over this, right? PED says B. I got 2 S's, 2 B's, and an A. So I think we're gonna say A tier and move along here. Yep. Tell me, guys, what you guys think about Jose Abreu. Josters, cards, and coins, welcome, man. We're just having a little fun today. We got an A, a B, an A, Got another A. Jose Abreu firmly in the A tier is what it's looking like. Anyone really opposed to putting Jose Abreu in the A tier? Jason says B. Slob says B. White Sox suck. Jose Abreu is a pretty good player, though, man. See, these first basemen with these, pretty good careers. Statistically, they've had fantastic careers. Another for the B tier. Let's do this. Another for the B tier, B plus. He's somewhere between them. I don't disagree. B tier kind of empty. Jose Abreu in the B tier. Tell me what y'all think about Nick Castellanos. C tier. C tier. Yeah. Because it's fun, Jason. We're trying to figure out something to talk about. Because we all miss baseball. What else can we do, man? B tier, B tier, C tier, C tier. Looks like everybody's pretty much got the hang of the exercise now, right? So, the practice round, we'll call the practice round over, and we'll move to the real thing. I'll put Nick Castellanos in the B tier, and then let's give this a shot, right? So, fresh start now. Whoa, don't fall. I caught y'all. I saved all your lives. What have I done? Let's take a look at some 2020 players and what we expect from their seasons. All right? So, let's take a look at some 2020 players. All right, some people. So, what we expect from these guys this year? What kind of season are we expecting from Aristides Aquino? I don't even know if Aquino's an everyday player right now with that team. That outfield's kind of loaded, right? So we expect Aquino to have a Jeff McNeil type season. 23 homers. Something like that. A B tier's good. I mean, a B tier player is a good player. I think we've covered that. It's a good start here. Let's put him in the B tier and see where this goes. And if there's anything else, then we will move forward with it. Try to figure it out. What kind of season are we expecting out of Pete Alonso, guys? An S, an A, an A. So we don't think we get 50 homers again, right? But do we get 50 homers again? Maybe I should use one that actually stands up straight, huh? Give ourselves some more room. The landscape cards take up too much space. 60 homers. I don't mind putting Pete Alonso in that A tier. And this is just fun now. Because now we got something comparative to look after. Now let's try this again. What kind of season are we expecting from Ryan O'Hearn? Hats and Michael. Y'all both know what I'm about to say, right? I'm about to send both of you to your room with no dessert. Yeah, it's I cleaned up a little, but I'm nowhere close to done. I'm trying to get my laptop functioning, and if I can do that, then I'm gonna go forward and purchase some webcams and hook them all up. Um, where were we on this? Yeah, but we're not on Astros right now. I mean, it's cool when I put an Astro up there. We can do it for a little while, but I I mean, we were 8 cards past that guy. We can't keep doing that. That's why I'm scared to put Astros players up there because I know it's gonna happen. But we're on Ryan O'Hearn again, and he's somewhere between a B and a C season, right? Solid C. So we had him right where he belonged originally, right? Ryan O'Hearn right in the C column. What do we expect from Eloy Jimenez this year? If there were a season, and if they get to play baseball, where is Eloy Jimenez on this tier list? Gotta vote for an S. The S is a lofty regard, right? Like that, we're talking MVP candidate if we put him in the S tier. Really, it should be crowded here, right? Somewhere between that A, B, and C. Those sections should be crowded and should be a little bit thinner on the ends. It looks like the vote is for an A. I don't have any problem putting Eloy in the A tier. I think he's gonna have a great season. And expect it from him, you know? He's earned that A tier for the most part. Tell me what you think of Rafael Devers this season. Got a couple A's, an S, a B, and more couple A's. Great year in 2019, A for me. Look like Devers belongs in the A tier with these other guys. I'm gonna regret doing this. Oh. The hatred for Cedric Mullins is so real. Oh man. Let's just kind of, he's gonna poke his little head up right here. Y'all can just see kind of a little piece of him. Any requests? What are we gonna do next? How about Ramon Laureano? I want to do the Bowman card. I like the Bowman. Ramon Laureano. B, A. What do we expect out of him this year? A lot of B's, 1 A, Got a B. So we expect a season similar to Aquino for Ramon Laureano. Is that correct? Let's go with it. All right, guys. I think it's time to figure out what kind of season are we expecting from Ronald Acuna Jr. S. All right, I need to restart the chat. Following chat along on my phone, it disappears, so I gotta go over here now. See it. Got a couple S's, a couple A's, otherwise S. Anyone opposed to me actually making Acuna our first S tier expectation for this year? All right, we're gonna do it. Drop Acuna in the S tier. Does Yasiel Puig have a team yet? I don't think he does. I think he's... still waiting on a team. I'm gonna regret this. I'm not ready. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not running Streamlabs on my computer right now, so I don't think I can figure it out. But I'll look it up for you, Baba J. Brandon Lowe, excuse me. I got a C so far. So looks like the similar season to Ryan O'Hearn, an average baseball player season, right? Is that what he is? He's an average baseball player? Thanks, Fitzy. Thanks. I'm having a lot of fun. This is something different. What kind of season are we expecting from Andrew Benintendi? Yes, yes, hats. You can come out and you can eat your dessert. You've been a good boy. Thanks, Cam. Yeah. This is fun. Solid B. All right, we're gonna drop Benintendi in the B tier. All right, guys. What kind of season are we expecting from Austin Meadows? Got one vote for an A, one vote for a B, one vote for an S, and it's good Lord. We are everywhere on Austin Meadows, aren't we? B plus, A minus. This is the Slop says S. So Slop, you're saying that Austin Meadows is going to have a season similar to what we're expecting out of Acuna? I, yeah, he's a good player. Okay, B. So we're somewhere between an A and a B now. It looks like on Meadows. I am not opposed to putting Austin Meadows in that A tier. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna stick Austin Meadows in that A tier. I think I might need to find another card because these landscape cards are driving me crazy. All right, first pitcher for this, guys. First pitcher for this, what do we expect next year exercise? Jonathan Loaisiga. I picked the Rays to win the East this year. I got like 7-1 on it, maybe. It might have been 5-1, but I have a $10 bet on the Rays winning the East. I don't even know who he is. Well, sit this one out, Hats. It's okay. Jason says B. Fitzy says A. Is he going to start in the rotation this year with all the bang job they've had? Well, I don't really know now because the season's been pushed back, right? Got a B. I am not putting any Astros up here right now because that happened earlier and that was part of what I wanted to see. And we were 10 players past the Astro player and they were still talking about it. I've had a Kyle Tucker card in my hand about 4 times I wanted to put up here, and I've yet to do it. I might do it in a second if we can behave. What are we now? It looks like a B or an A. A B season for Loizaga. He's being a reliever role, huh? All right, guys. Ozzy Albies. What kind of year are we expecting from Ozzy Albies? And I'll be honest, I'm higher on Ozzy Albies than I am Ronald Acuna a lot of the time. Papa J says A for Albies. Hey, Astro Hats, it's not you. You're defending your team, man, and I don't mind that. It went on and on. I gotta figure out a way to move to the next one. B, A, B plus, Albies S tier. Won't hit 300. He won't hit 300? I don't know, man. He's been hitting a pretty good spot in that lineup, right? B, A, B, A, B, A. Is anyone opposed? I'm just going to stick him right here in that A tier. Right there in that A tier. Hang on. I got a different Austin Meadows I want to put up there just because it's driving me a little bit crazy. That might be a little bit confusing, but I just landscape cards make me a little crazy. Well, I guess we could find out what everyone thinks of Vladdy, right? We had it up there earlier, but that was for what we've seen from him. What do we expect from Vlad Guerrero Jr. this year? What are we expecting from Vladdy Jr.? Devers greater than Meadows. Yeah, he might be, but I A tier, A tier, A tier, A tier. So y'all are high on Vladdy now. There's been a lot of hate on him. From what y'all saw, he was down here earlier, right? From what we had from him, right? But now we're expecting an A tier season out of Vladdy. I want to take a look at this now. So look at these guys we have in the A tier, right? Are all those pieces interchangeable? Whoa, 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 that's bad. If we were to take those 6 players currently in the A tier and rank them from best to worst, who's going to have the best season and who's going to have the worst season of the players in that A tier? The camera shake. I moved my tripod and it shook pretty bad there. PD says Albies has the worst season of those 6. Who's gonna have the best season? Of the 6 in the S tier, who's gonna have the best season now? And this is part of why we use tiers, because it's hard to talk about these guys outside of this. It's easier to put these guys on a plane, right? And say, oh yeah, these guys, they're all similar. Thanks, Papa J. Have a good one. Fitzy says Austin Meadows going to have the best season. Top 3, Meadows, Albies, Alonzo. Bye, Papa. Thanks for coming in, dude. Let's get another guy up there. My apologies, this is the only Kevin Biggio I have as a holiday. So Kevin Biggio. What kind of season are we expecting from Kevin Biggio? Where does he belong on our tier list? He will be better than Craig one day. What kind of season are we expecting from Kevin Biggio? Hats. The season where we really want to play. We're not sure when we get to play it. I see a couple B's. I see maybe an A, but that sounds like a B, right? Let's say Kevin Biggio is going to have a B tier season, right? Anybody know prospects in here? Let's do this. Fernando Tatis. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I have the Tatis. Fernando Tatis Jr. What kind of season are we expecting from Fernando Tatis Jr.? That's cool. Yeah, this is what we expect this year. This is what we expect from those players this coming year if we ever get to play baseball. So far, there's one guy in the S tier, and it's Acuna. We got an S. We got an A. Hats, I told you to come out and have your dessert. All right, I'm sorry. You get the message. Oh. S, A, a B. Who's the oh, the B was for Kevin. I'm sorry. S A A. A. Looks like he's an A, huh? I think Tatis has an A season. I think he's somewhere on this plane of guys. Y'all don't hurt my feelings, all right? Because I trust y'all. I trust y'all, all right? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt my feelings. Please don't hurt my feelings. Maybe that one. Maybe we can see that one better. What's this guy doing this year? Y'all don't have to say A tier just to appease to me, because he's getting up there, guys. Been playing ball a long time. Yeah, I I was making bold predictions earlier, and I said he's gonna have one of his best batting averages in a while. But I don't know, just older, stealing less bases, running less. Yeah, it's a Charlie Blackmon. I had the PSA 9 rookie up there. It is Charlie Blackmon. It's Charlie Blackmon. He's here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this guy here. Just because I feel like it. Y'all can move down. Tell me what kind of year this guy's going to have. Casting Hero. B A season? Maybe A. He's kind of in between, and he hits in a good lineup, right? It's gonna look a little bit different without Lorenzo Cain, but I think we can put him in the A tier. I think I'm okay with that. Well, Andy's not going to have too much of a year if he doesn't get to go back to work. But I'm doing it. Miles Straw, guys. Tell me what kind of year Miles Straw is going to have. We'll do a stolen bases tier list later, and he'll do a lot better. But I think he does belong down here in the C tier, unfortunately. Once he's on base, he's good, but what about, I lost my daylight. What about Nick Senzel? What kind of year can we expect from Nick Senzel? He's starting on the IL, right? He's like Billy Hamilton but younger. Yes, that is exactly what Miles Straw is. Except Miles Straw might be a little faster than Billy Hamilton now. He's not modesty fast, but he's fast. Nick Senzel, B tier. B tier. B tier. I like it. Let's slip him right in the B tier with his other outfielders. Hey, while we're doing that, should we do another Cincinnati Reds outfielder? We'll hold off. We'll do Gleyber next. We'll Gleyber Torres. What kind of year are we expecting from Gleyber Torres? Down to 4 viewers. Oh, yeah. Hats, Fitzy, Jason. Damn. Gleyber Torres S tier. Gleyber Torres A tier. I don't really know what I'm going to expect from Gleyber this year. I think he's a good player. All right. I think I'd prefer to have. I'd rather have Bregman. I'd rather have Bogarts than have Gleyber. Honestly, I just. Somewhere in between with him, and I don't know. I don't know what to think of that lineup either. I guess if Judge and Stanton are healthy, then he's hitting in a lineup that can crush, and that's good for him. But I think his performance actually relies on what goes on there. I'm gonna put him. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm gonna put him in the A, but I'm not comfortable doing it. I'm really not comfortable doing it, but I'm doing it. Anybody think we see this guy this year? I'm thinking a little lower on Gleyber. I just don't think that lineup's going to get healthy. And it requires other bats. It's Wander Franco, but does he actually play this year? Did we see Wander Franco in the majors this year, and for how long? I don't think we see him now after the season gets postponed like this. I think it's another year in the minors for Wander Franco. and then we might see him next year at this rate. I like Franco a lot. I just don't think we're going to see him. I'm put him on the side. I just don't think I really don't think we're going to see Wander Franco this year. Oh, drop the ball. You might see what I did to my Soto. Dropped it. Dropped it all. This is the only Jordan I have, so my apologies. What kind of year is Jordan going to have? As a DH. I don't know how much value you can actually have. How much value can you actually have for your team as a role at DH, right? Because you're not in there for your defensive abilities for sure. Yeah, he feels and looks like Ortiz. I'm okay with that one. Tell me what kind of year we expect from Shane Bieber. Get an A-tier year for Shane Bieber? Want to vote for an A-tier year? Not Justin. Justin's been deported. An A-tier year for Shane Bieber. And I'm out of room in there, guys. So I need to start giving y'all some worse players. What kind of year do we expect from Yusei Kikuchi? Also deported? Is that a Kikuchi comment? B tier. Yeah, Kikuchi's a good pitcher. His team's gonna suck though. It's sad for him, but I mean, his team's bad. It's a good pitcher. He's pretty much Loizaga about the same guy, right? Oh. I misplaced way too many cards now. I gotta find these guys. Don't know what I did. Cuckoo. What kind of year Xander Bogaerts is going to have? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and stack the guys playing outfield, pitching, and the position players, and try to give us a little more room here. A, maybe S. 6 in MVP voting last year. Bogart's greater than Correa. I can't actually disagree with that. Bogart's a pretty damn good player. Let's put him in the A tier, and let's see what happens. Shortstops. Where'd I put the shortstop stack? Right there. Try this again. What kind of year are we expecting from Sandy Alcantara? Yeah, Correa got bit by the injury bug a while back and has not been able to find it again. Got a B and a B. So a B tier season for Sandy Alcantara. It's about the same as Kikuchi. Good pitcher on a bad team, right? That's what we're expecting. They said it was a C and he has the opportunity to move over to a B, and people think he's going to move up to a B this year. That's where we are. This one probably a little hard to see. What about Brandon Woodruff? A couple say B, both on B. I don't disagree. Three people say B. So the year we're expecting from Brandon Woodruff would be another B tier pitcher. Can't find my Soto. I don't know what I did with it, but I can't find my Soto. Oh, embarrassing. What about Shohei Ohtani? What kind of year can we expect from Shohei Ohtani? Four-leaf cards, welcome. We are trying to predict what kind of season these players will have. So comparatively, we know he's an above-average player, right? A tier, A tier, A tier. I like it. Shohei, right into the A tier. So a season similar to Shane Bieber for Shohei. What kind of season can we expect from Tyler O'Neill? Welcome back, Kendall. We're still going. We're now basing this off of the season we're expecting. So the 2020 season, what kind of season can we expect from Tyler O'Neill? Pretty torn here. Yeah, S tier is pretty much an MVP candidate. A is an all-star. B would be an above-average player. C is average, below average, somewhere in there. So Tyler O'Neill, let's see. I see two C's. I see a B. I see an A from Jason. A little high on Tyler, huh? I think Tyler O'Neill is going to have a pretty average year. What has St. Louis done in the offseason to improve that roster? That glare is terrible. Can't get the glare to go away. Oh, maybe I can. Lose the lighting, but the glare is just bad enough that I do it. Nothing really. Yeah, okay. So let's put him in the average tier, right? Average outfielder. Anyone know what I did with my Soto card I had out here? Did I knock it over? I've been looking left and right for it. What kind of season do we expect from Michael Kopech, guys? A. A, B, A. Put Soto in the other pile. I already covered him up. How are my outfielders? I'll find him. I just picked it all up, and I should have been a little carefuler. Oh, I found it. I found the guys that we're going to have fun with. I got a whole stack of guys now ready to go, so. Soto is true. Oh, I'm about to do Soto. Let's do Kopech first. Kopech is an A. Cy Young conversation. I like that. I think Soto belongs in that A tier of pitchers for next year. Let's try this one out. Let's try Victor Robles. Victor Robles. I got Soto lined up next so we can take care of it, but I want to get this first. I want to see where Victor Robles is. We'll use a different card. Oh. B, Robles B. I'm good with that. Robles as a B. Similar season to Laureano, which is fine. That's what y'all wanted, right? Time for somebody to join Ronald Acuna in the S tier. I'm gonna grab some water. I kind of see where this is gonna go. I think I saw it a second ago where everybody put the S on the screen. Sure, grab a bottle of water. All right. S. 3 S's. Soto with Acuna in the S tier, which is probably where he should be. Hey guys, what kind of season are y'all expecting from Cedric Mullins? And everybody likes to hate on him, right? Because y'all are tired of seeing his card. Excuse me. Y'all are tired of seeing the guy's card, but maybe he's got a place on this tier list. Hat says Z. Cam says B. Hats really says C tier. So, an average player. Is Cedric Mullins an average player? I think Cedric Mullins is an average player. I think he belongs somewhere in this O'Hearn, Miles Straw area. Along with Tyler O'Neill, Brandon Lowe. We can't really expect worse than Mullins. Worse than these guys, right? Let's just put him down here. And he can go lower if when I do the big board. We'll do outfielders one day. Hey, Lou Rock. What's going on, baby? What kind of season are we expecting from Alex Bregman? Does Alec Bregman belong in that MVP conversation that we're talking about? We are doing tier lists for the 2020 season. And we are trying to decide what kind of season are these guys going to have in 2020. So far, I've kind of set them by their position. They had way too many cards out here. To just give you an idea of what we can expect from those guys. So right now we are on this Alex Bregman card. So based on these tiers, what kind of season do you think Alex Bregman is going to have? I think he's an all-star. I could easily see him in that S tier too. He's definitely an all-star caliber player. I don't think we could put him any higher than that right now. We'll put him with the rest of these shortstops. He's a similar talent to what we have here. Tatis, Bogarts, Bregman, and what we expect at Glaber. We have all four of these shortstops in that A tier. We might have another one join him. Because now we have Trey Turner again. What kind of season do we expect from Trey Turner? Looks like an A. A. So he's similar to the other shortstop. Is that what we're saying? We got a big glob of shortstops in the A tier. That's why they play shortstop, though, right? Young, athletic guys that can move around the field, and that's pretty expected. That a lot of the shortstops should be able to perform pretty well. What kind of season are we expecting from Billy Hamilton? Yep. Average year. You mean just put him right here with the Miles Straw guy? The utility guy? I don't know if he has a job this year. I didn't look before I did that. Jonathan Scope? What kind of season can we expect from Jonathan Scope? I see one vote for C. I see another vote for C. Cam Disney's Extras. What is that? Is that a new? What happened here? Just followed you. Oh, is this the alternate account? Okay, that's cool. Hey, Cam. Solid C for Scope. Same group of guys. Have fun. Walker Bueller's back. Tell me what kind of season we are expecting from Walker Bueller. He's obviously in the conversation, right, for NL Cy Young. Most certainly an all-star caliber player. The real question is, does he actually get to bump to that S tier? And it doesn't look like. It looks like he's going to fall right in line with these other pitchers here. There's nothing really separating him from Kopech or Shohei or anything like that. It's the way we see it. And Walker Buehler right there with those A-tier pitchers. What about Jake Marisnick? What kind of year can we expect from Jake Marisnick? It's with the Mets now? Is that right? Is he in danger of losing his job to Tim Tebow? What about Masahiro Tanaka? What kind of year in 2020 are we expecting from Masahiro Tanaka? Starting off on the IL likely. I don't know how much. I don't really know what they're going to do with that. Like how far is it going to push back? What's going to happen there? A couple C's. I don't remember these are for. So, Fitzy, is that C for Tanaka? Is that where we are? A B, a B. We're on a. Do I need to refresh? Stream still coming in for everybody? Okay. All right. So Tanaka, a solid B pitcher. So rattling with Woodruff, Alcantara, Kikuchi, and Loizaga. What about Jose Ramirez? What can we expect out of Jose Ramirez this year? Got one vote for an A. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for looking out. I got a B, so I got an A and a B. I got two Bs now for Jose Ramirez. So he's looking at a year similar to Cavan. Is that unreasonable to say that Jose Ramirez and Cavan Biggio are going to have similar years? I'm okay with that. Y'all are we slightly down on Jose Ramirez, but that's where he is. Let's try. Let's try Kyle Tucker. And just so y'all are aware, I'm pretty high on Kyle Tucker. I think he's a potential 30-30 guy. So maybe not this year because it's shortened season, but he's got 30-30 potential. I don't have any more gross out packs. I do have where'd it go? I'm pretty grossed out as it is. Anybody who missed the stream yesterday, I bagged it. But everybody's picking wax packs. And that is the gum that was in the pack that Papa J picked. So above average, though. Still good. Above average outfielder for Kyle Tucker. The S tier for what? Sick? Like, it's the most disgusting thing I've seen in a long time. I could not believe it when I opened it, guys. I've never seen gum that bad. I had to save it. Tell me what kind of year Colton Wong is going to have. Nope, not the Tuma. Not the Tuma. Yeah, I'd love to see Tucker in Denver. All right. Fitzy says B. Cam says B. What are we considering an average for an MLB player? Yeah, somewhere above one or two wins above replacement, right? Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder what the average players wins above replacement is, because it's that really defines a player, right? Is that WAR number? So I guess an average player would have a zero WAR by definition. Or am I misunderstanding how WAR actually works? No, that would be it. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I would say that would be an average season, hitting below 200 and 10 or less homers somewhere in that. But by putting him in the B, we'd assume he's above average player. I don't disagree with that. Maybe we need to be a little more fair to this assessment. I'm gonna I'm gonna put him here, and I'm gonna move on just because I feel like I'm boring y'all. Back to George Springer. I know we did this earlier. That's the only Jordan I have right now. The only Jordan I have right now has, and that's why it's up there. I haven't bought a lot of 2020. Springer an A, easy A. I don't disagree. A tier. A tier outfielder. Where are all my A tier outfielders though? Doesn't look like I have many. There he is. Found him. So we're expecting a similar season to Eloy, Austin Meadows, and Charlie Blackmon for George Springer. That's about where he is. Hats. Eventually, I'm gonna buy some more 2020, and I will get one. But I'm just not in a hurry right now because of the the job situation, which is why I'm trying to do more at what I have instead of just opening all the time. Because I don't know what work is going to look like, you know? I don't know how long I'm going to be stuck at home. How about Nick Castellanos? I appreciate it though, dude. What kind of season are we expecting from Nick Castellanos? I need to get a light in here. All right, this might help. We got our friend Eduardo the lamp. It's getting a little dark in here. That kind of helps. Too much light? Where are we? B minus C plus. I say B. I think he's a good player. Yeah, I appreciate it, Hats. I know I'm gonna buy some at some point. It's just not right now. I'd rather you get to hang on to yours. Um, is that too much light or is that good, guys? I just put a lamp kind of close to where we were, trying to improve the lighting. The sun's going down outside, so I lost my natural light. I want to put Nick Castellanos in the B tier. That's fine. He's above average outfielder. What about Jose Abreu? What kind of year can we expect from Jose Abreu? Now with a lineup that can actually hit the ball and a team that's actually trying to win. We did Abreu earlier when we were doing we were doing all of them, but now we're back on 2020. We're trying to figure out what kind of 2020 we're going to expect from Jose Abreu. I'm sorry. Hey, Stimmers. Hey, Justin. What's going on? I like Abreu. I think he's a good player. I think he's a great first baseman. And I feel like a lot of those guys are replaceable in some way. But he's done it for so long, so consistently. You know what you're getting from Jose Abreu, and I think that's worth the A tier slot. Done all these. Let's try this one. What kind of year are we expecting from AJ Pollock? This lighting sucks in here. So is this an average outfielder, or he's an above average outfielder for sure? So I think B is a fair assessment. I can hit. He's just injury prone, right? Like that's AJ Pollock's only problem. Is the injury bug. Hats, man. I'm sorry if you feel like you need to go. I feel good about where we have the Astros guys in here, and they're all great players. They're all all-star caliber players, and I think that's a fair assessment of them. We haven't put any of them in an unfair light, right? So Jason says above average. Fitzy says average. I need a tiebreaker. So the next B or C I see is going to do it for AJ Pollock. He's either going to have an above average season, but not an all-star caliber guy, and or he's going to have an average season and be somewhere around the Marisniks of the world. It just makes me a little sad because I think Pollock's a very good player. Justin says B. So above average is a fair assessment. So above average, just not an all-star caliber guy this year, and he could easily make it into that category. Let's go with the new face. Let's try Jordan Yamamoto. What kind of season in 2020 can we expect from Jordan Yamamoto? Not familiar, so C. I will send you one, have tons. Jordan Yamamoto, average pitcher, right? Average pitcher, average season for Jordan Yamamoto. So this isn't a rate the mustache contest, but it is a what kind of season will he have. So what kind of season are we expecting from Daniel Migden? Looks like an above average season for Daniel Migden so far. I see one B. So you've got him with the Tanakas, the Woodruffs, the Alcantaras, the Kikuchis, and the Loizakas of the world, and that's a reasonable place for Migden. I see two Bs now, so not quite Jordan Yamamoto, and he's not a Bueller, Kopech, Otani, or Bieber guy, right? So above average seems where he belongs, right in that B tier. I see one more B, and I will put him in the B tier. I think that's just about where he belongs. Yeah, that is the intent of this, Justin. I can't afford to constantly open cards. Um, but I'm gonna do some waxing a little bit. I got some junk wax I want to open, and we're gonna take a step away from this, and we'll come back to it in a little bit. But I got a little stack of cards here we're gonna get through, and then we're probably gonna open some cards in a bit. The mustache is definitely an S. I see a B. The two B's that I saw already. Fitzy's got him at an average year. Oh, it's C now. Fitzy went back to a C. So we're somewhere between an average and an above average pitcher. I think Mangan's got good stuff, right? Like, I haven't looked at the advanced stuff. I've got some cellos I want to open. I've got a couple 87 cellos. I got an 88 and a couple 88 cellos of tops. I've got some 90s Fleer, 88 Donruss, 89 Donruss. I've got a hanger of 80. Is it a hanger of 87 or 88? And then a hanger of 90 Donruss. I've got some other packs too, but we'll get to it in a little bit. I actually have my only bonds I opened the other day. I need one more vote here, because I have between a B and a C now for Mengden. So the next vote for B or C is going to put Mengden in one of these piles. B minus. Fair, but you already voted. You're not helping me. Justin, where do you have him? Where's Mengden next season gonna be for 2020? I'm gonna be the deciding vote. I'm gonna put Mengden in the B category. I think he's an above average talent. I think he's in a good lineup. I think the Athletics are going to have a good year. Let's do this one. Let's do Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart. B tier for Kristen Stewart, so above average player. Clearly he's in a bad lineup, right? That's not his fault. Let's put him in the B tier. Let's put him with these other guys here. What about Austin Riley? A tier for Austin Riley. Justin says A tier. So all-star caliber season. Fitzy's got him as a B tier, so above average player. Jason is not sure. I just don't think he's going to get enough looks, right? I don't know what playing time looks like for him. If he gets all the playing time that he should, then he belongs in that A tier. I don't think he's going to get the looks he needs. We're going to do one more and then we're going to open some wax. Oh, I got an echo now. I turned my volume of my computer to see how I sounded, and I guess I sounded good, and I screwed it up, so I'll get rid of it. What about Kevin Crone? Last one today. Last one for the tier list game for Kevin Crone. I wanted to put him up there. I just didn't think he was going to get the playing time that he needs to make it there. I think he's a good player, and I just don't think he's going to get the looks he needs. We'll put him up here with him. All right, we're gonna call it. We're gonna do some open some wax at the end of the stream, and above average player, which he is. Kevin Crone's an above average player. He belongs in that B tier. So just to recap, we've got two guys in that S tier, clearly, Juan Soto and Acuna. Got a large sum of guys that are definitely all-star caliber players. A lot of guys in that B tier who are above average players, and right where we should be, the guys that are C or lower, and we could probably make adjustments to it. Is that rain? Yeah. Cool, it's raining. Let's move back over here to Mother Station. We'll clean it up in a second. I had a mess today. I didn't really organize very well. Some more stands. So I did this. I went through my stuff and pulled out all my Jeters and Trouts. So it's a reprint, right? But Jeters, Jeter inserts, lots of Jeters, Jeter base, all the Jeters. And then Trouts. And these guys are clearly the S tier type guys, right? Trout. Something about Mike Trout, right? Just pull them all out. Anything with Mike Trout. Let's open some wax. Got a pack of 87 tops. I did not pay $3 for this, but 87 tops. There's some gum. Will the Thrill, Todd Worrell, Ed Correa, Jerry Reed, Frank Pastore, Rick Rhoden, Bill Madlock, Lance Parrish, Carl Willis, Mike Morgan. Should I do this with packs? Should I here's a question for y'all. When we open these packs, should I bust out the tier list and we should go through them a little slower? I don't know how long will people hang around for that. I mean, most I don't know. A lot of younger people aren't going to really stick around for the wax anyway until they see a hit. But Wayne Krejcicki, Dan Petrie, Glenn Hoffman, Teddy Higuera, Craig Nettles. Got an offer. Goes with the offers. Alan Nipper, Zane Smith, Stan Javier, David Johnson, Mandracard, Whitey Herzog, Bob Boone, Ron Shepard, Mike Diaz, Mike Brown, Pat Tabler, Mickey Tettleton, Terry Forster, Dwight Evans, Danny Martinez, Jeff Lottie, and George Bamberger. So, kind of brick there. Try another one. Let's do these are those cards that you move and kind of funky. Alfredo Griffin. Bam, he hit the ball. That's cool. I expect a big boo in the chat from Hats at this point, but I think he left, so. Boo. Cubs win. That's a cool one. Well, Pete Rose. And a Todd Worrell. I think those are cool. What are these? 19. It says 87 on the copyright on the package, so it's close. Yeah, I got really fortunate. I hit them in back-to-back days. So, opened an Optic box, and then opened the 10 packs of Dollar Tree hoops, and got this Zion over here. And I'm sure there's another one up here. I'm just scared to hell to open it, right? Because it's so much money right now. Should I break that on the channel. Like I might have to just let people buy into that thing and just see what we get. Get random teams as a chance of getting a Zion, right? All right, guys, we are approaching the 2 hour and 45 minute mark. We're gonna go for 3 hours. I'm gonna open some more stuff and then we're gonna call it here. Let's yeah, do the smaller ones. '88 Donruss Baseball. Ted Higuera, Will Clark, Keith Atherton, Gerald Young, Jay Buhner, Damaso Garcia, Greg Ketterit, Tim Loudner, Darryl Strawberry MVP, Rich Gedman, Sean Hillegas, Dale Mahoric, Walt Terrell, John Kruk, and Tony Fernandez. Rest in peace, Tony Fernandez. Might have an echo again. '89 score. Buhner rookie, yeah. All right, '89 score. Eric Davis, Glenn Wilson, John Shelby, Bert Blyleven, Tim Wallach, Randy Bush, 1937, A Year to Remember, Bob Nepper, Dave Collins, Neil Heaton, Roy Tabler, Mike Young, Jody Reed, Terry Mulholland, '89 rookie Randy Johnson. That's a good one. '89 rookie Rand Snyder, and '88 highlight AL win streak. Randy Johnson's a good one. Probably not worth the paper it's printed on, but hit nonetheless, right? Rookie cards of Hall of Famers are always acceptable. Hey, friend. Just hang out up here. I'll do another one. 88. 88. 88. Another 89 score. We'll do another 89 score. Since we were so successful on the last one. Got Andy Allison, Chili Davis, Mike Greenwell, Claudel Washington, Henry Cotto, Tom Herrick. A Year to Remember, 1936. No one remembers 1936. Jack Howell, Larry McWilliams, Mike Stanley, Greg Booker, Mike Smithson, Scott Terry, Tom Pagnozzi, Tommy John, Bobby Witt, and Donnie Hill. So, the last one not as strong, but decent nonetheless. Hey, what's up, man? We are just wrapping this one up, Isaac. Close to finishing up for the day. Been live for 3 hours now. And, yeah, that's it. This is the second day of me doing a stream on the channel, right? Or I guess the third. I guess the first day I was setting up in here. And, today we did some tier list stuff, which was kind of fun. I think we're gonna, yeah, I'm about to wrap it up and make dinner with my wife, and, I'm gonna do a puzzle tonight. Puzzle and waffles, I think was the plan, so it'll be good. But I'm gonna organize our tier list thing going forward. I think I'm gonna do it by position. I think is the best way to do it, of what they've done and what we expect them to do each day. So I think tomorrow we're gonna start with like the active first baseman, maybe, or the active shortstops. I'll let y'all pick. So tomorrow when I go live, plan on doing another tier list thing. Do you want me to take all the Hall of Famers and rate them? Or we could do something easier. We could just take all the outfielders. The outfielders would be a good one to do. And just give me some input. This will process at some point, and then it'll be available in the comment section to give me input. And that's how we'll decide what kind of tier list we're doing for tomorrow. But I gotta do one more pack. Got one more pack to do. Let's do. I need to save some of these for my fast breaks. So I think my fast break videos are running low. I had this top's big. This top's big. We can do these. I think this is 84 Action All-Stars. Let's do these. Yeah, Fitzy, I appreciate it, man. Fun to hang out. But I gotta do something to take my mind off everything going on. Speaking of puzzles, I got a puzzle piece. This is the, doesn't say, Ted Williams puzzle. All right, 84 Ted Williams puzzle. There we go. Dusty Baker, giant Dusty Baker. Giant Ryan Sandberg. That's fun. Carney Lansford. Paul Molitor, Dan Quisenberry. Those were pretty cool. Add another pack of those. Classic cards open, some of these. Yeah, I missed those. I should have paid more attention. One more pack of these. Y'all want to do this, or y'all want to do the pack of Topps Big? Or we can go. I can go back to these Score and Donruss packs. do one of these. I got a bunch of this Fleer too. Pack of 90 Fleer. Got a ton of 90 Fleer right here. They're each gonna get a 2 packs of 90 Fleer here. How many people do I have on the channel right now? Put a 1 in the chat if you're here right now, and I'll do what Dave did last night to finish up the day. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want a horse in the race for the categories game. All right, no, we'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it for tomorrow, guys. Gonna call the stream now. Been a pleasure. Thanks everybody for coming in, and see y'all tomorrow. Apex cards, guys. Bye.